We sailed nearly 4,000 miles from the Mediterranean across the Atlantic to the Caribbean, and Gus, our pet Jack Russell, travelled all that way with us. It was our dream destination, but is the Caribbean really a place for dogs? In this video we try and answer that question for those of you that are considering sailing these beautiful islands. We are the Cordelians, Stevenette and Gus. Our home is a Venus Ketch that we have sailed from the UK to the Caribbean. 2025 is going to be an exciting year for us as we head west across the Caribbean Sea to countries we've never been to. Having a dog in the Caribbean. We've had a few messages from people saying about how difficult it is, and in fact one particular person has come across the Atlantic this last season and they're already talking about going back, and the reason for that is that they say it's difficult to find beaches for the dogs to run around on. So we are going off to find a beach in Guadeloupe that we can take Gus to, because there are beaches, but we also have to admit it is difficult. So that is our mission today.
Because sometimes we make it look easy because the videos just show us on a beach with Gus throwing a stick, and it probably can give people the impression that we just go to the beach with the dog. And we do, but we have to put a lot of effort into finding that beach, because so many of the beaches, particularly in the French islands, it's not that they don't like dogs, but there's signs up saying into deep ocean or something, but basically no dogs. And you can be in the middle of nowhere and there's a sign that says no dogs on the beach. We try to respect the local laws, but we also got a dog that likes the water and likes the beach. So today we're going to go and find a beach.
Yeah, I'm making us coffees so as we can take coffees.
That's a rather interesting kettle.
Well, yeah. We need to find somewhere where we can buy a kettle. Thought you told me, well, there's only... Oh, that'll do, won't it? That'll do.
That's all you had yesterday?
Oh, okay. We can't afford to keep buying coffees, so we're taking our own in our lovely Yeti cups.
But remember Kofi. Kofi.
We're going to find a beach, Gus. Hey, are we going to find a beach? He doesn't look very enthusiastic about it, does he? Oh. Hey, come on then. Come on. Wait.
We're going to find a beach in a car.
Steve actually hired a car to come and pick me up from the airport, which we will explain later in the video as to why and what's been going on. €50 for 1 day or €80 for 2 days. And it's a neat little car, I'll show you. So this is the car that we've got, the Dacia. It's the second time that we've hired it, because the first time we went off to the waterfall, which was in our previous episode.
We're on the road to a beach. We haven't seen many beaches yet, have we, Gus? We've seen a lot of trees, seen a lot of green, seen a lot of bananas.
We still haven't found any beaches. Guadeloupe is shaped like a butterfly, and we are on one side of the wing over here, and we're kind of just coming up to the centre where the body is, in the middle, and in the centre of the body, at the bottom of the island, faces the Saints Islands. So that's where we're coming up to. Whether we'll find any beaches or not, I don't know. It's not a beach you can swim in the water because it's got a really strong current apparently, and it's not a beach that you can bring your boat to. But it's definitely a beach where the dog can run around on, which is great, which is what we were looking for. You just need a car to get here. talk about roughing it. So we decided that we would go into the supermarket and buy, what's that guy doing over there? Sorry, there's a guy in the bin. We decided to decided to go into Carrefour's and go and get a French stick and some Boursin cheese. And this is us, because we got no knife. We haven't got a knife, so
we've been doing this type of thing for 40 years.
Yeah.
And you think we'd know, bring a knife with you, because we're likely to get, nah.
So we bought some ham, and we bought a French stick, and we got some crisps, and we got some oranges and apples and some croissants, I think, something like that.
We used to do this with
pan au chocolat.
We used to do this with the kids when they were young. We'd go on holiday, they hated it. Now
so we're just sat having lunch, basically.
Watching a man rifle through the bin.
Over there. Poor man. Unfortunately, too many people on this beach, so we won't be bringing Gus to this beach. It's a stunning beach, and kind of behind me just here, this whole area has got reefs all the way around it. It looks beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. So we give that one a miss. Sorry, I just fell down the step.
Keep going.
Yay, there it is. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Now, you can obviously bring your boat here, so this is ideal. There must be 200 boats over there, maybe. I have to say there aren't any no dog signs, but there are people swimming in the water here. Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't think we can let him off. Yeah, so there's no sign saying no dog.
Could maybe go in swimming with him.
Found that anchorage on Navily.
Yeah? Gus has seen a crab. Come on.
So we're the blue dot there. We come from right over here. And now we're going to go out to this point.
Oh, excellent.
Right there, right on the end.
Excellent.
So from there we should be able to see the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, okay. Alright, brilliant. Off we go!
Looks like I'm having a shit in a bush.
This is the Atlantic side of the point, and you can tell that by the waves. I think you could let him off, Steve.
Here we go again, we're importing bloody jellies, haven't we?
No. Steve, he's hopping. Lift him up. It's too sharp for him. I'll show you on the map exactly where we are at the moment. We're right down in the far point of Guadeloupe, in the kind of bottom eastern corner of it. And it is stunning, absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, because it's volcanic, what we're walking across at the moment is really, really sharp. So Steve's had to carry Gus back over to the road so as we can walk up the road on down to the corner.
I've seen a stray dog up the other one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Over here, I'd hire the car again.
Okay, so we're at yet another beach. We are right on the point now. So you've got the Caribbean Sea behind me and the Atlantic Ocean behind me here. It is beautiful down here.
What's mental is the seawater up here, because occasionally they can do it.
I can't get over how beautiful it is.
It's like Cornwall with sun and heat.
Gus would have been fine to run around on this beach, but because of the people, we did keep him on the lead. Then we hopped on up the coast before it got dark.
Antigua in the distance. Yes.
Well, we found another little spot. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. We were just driving along the side of the road and saw it. Just gonna walk down the end. Notice how tidal it is here. Yeah, it's not huge, but you can see the green over there. And this here that we're stood on is obviously normally underwater, all the way back to there, I would imagine. What did you think you saw, Gus? Yeah, I saw the little fish. But he's got his face underneath the rock. I think he's seen a crab of some kind. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's quite a big crab. As big as my hand.
Yeah?
Yeah. Gus, yeah, it'll get your nose. Jesus, Steve, there's one as big as my foot over there. Get him on a lead. Look, there they are.
That's where we are, and that's the very top of the right hand side of Guadeloupe.
It's starting to get a bit dark, so we're going to start heading home. But we've had some success today. Gus has had a lovely run round, trying to catch crabs here. So there are places, you just got to get out and find them. And unfortunately at the moment, what we have found is probably you need a car to be able to go and find them. Because you certainly aren't going to anchor around here on the Atlantic coast. We just thought that we'd run through our visit out to go and try and find a beach for Gus to run out, or beaches for Gus to run around on.
Yeah, beaches.
So first of all, we're in Guadeloupe. The reason why I say that is that differently to Martinique, we found, in Martinique, every single beach, small, round the corner, only accessible by boat, every single beach has a sign on it, no dogs. But here in Guadeloupe, they don't have that, do they?
No, and we thought, being another French island, it was going to be the same.
No, in fact, we didn't see one no dog sign.
No.
Not one.
No, I think what it was, we were respectful of the fact that it's still French, even though we didn't see the sign. If there was people swimming on the beach or people laying on the beach, we didn't go on it.
So we visited 6 beaches altogether. Oh, sorry, we're in a really, really rolly anchorage.
Rolling.
It's horrible.
2 seconds and we'll be back with you.
Well, I'm still there. You've disappeared. So we visited 6 beaches, and you know, if we're honest, we didn't get asked to leave any of them with Gus. None of them. And nobody gave us funny looks, but we didn't take him off the lead on 4 of them because there were people on there. So we were, as Steve said, we were respectful of the fact that when people are on there, maybe the last thing that they want is a dog running around. So we didn't really stay very long at those beaches.
But they were beautiful, 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 beautiful beaches.
The only one other thing is, obviously, as you saw, we went to those beaches by car. That's not to say that you can't find beaches that you can walk to, but certainly in Guadeloupe are kind of few and far between. So Martinique, not so easy. Guadeloupe, a lot easier to have your dog. Obviously, there are kind of deserted islands that if you can get to and there are no other people on there, then yeah, you could possibly let your dog run. Grenada is a great place to take your dogs. They really don't mind, but again, be respectful when you go on the beaches with them. Don't let them just run off the lead, because that's not very nice. But yeah, they are a lot more accepting of animals, aren't they, in Grenada? Yeah. Definitely. So in answer to those couple of people that did ask the question, you know, how are you getting on with having a dog in the Caribbean, because we've heard that it's really bad, and that one poor guy who's talking about going back already, you can definitely walk your dog on a lead in most places, and that's not really frowned upon. But as for letting your dog off the lead to run around, yeah, it is difficult.
So far, what a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, we're not drinkers, so we've got coffee for our sundowners. We've all got to do it. The washing. It's never easy when you're living on a boat doing the washing, but I do have a small washing machine that I've just come back from being away for, well, Christmas and New Year, unfortunately. Anyway, I've come back and this was my washing pile. I haven't counted them. I don't want to count them. I suppose at least he's worn them.
I could have just stayed in the same pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So,
how many?
19. So there must have been a couple of days of the 21 days you were away that I wore the same pair twice.
Oh. We mentioned earlier on that I had been back to the UK over Christmas and New Year. First time Steve and I have been apart in 45 years, for Christmas and New Year, that is. I would say when you get to our age and you've still got parents that are with us, it can sometimes get quite difficult to or not be back home.
And we would have both been back home, but we just couldn't make everything line up with getting the boat in the right place and a dog sitter, and we had it all sort of organised for St Martin, which is 150 miles away, and then the weather turned a bit and we needed to be there the next day, and it just wasn't prudent seamanship to leave, so we had to make a decision, and Annette went back on her own, which seemed okay at the time, but quite hard.
It was okay for the first day, and then after that you then kind of knocked for 6, because you realise actually it's going to be Christmas, it's going to be New Year. We weren't together. Steve did really well though, here on his own.
I didn't do really well at all. I made out that I did okay because I didn't want that worrying. Me and Gus were fine, but it's not nice. Yes,
I was away for nearly 3 weeks and I came back a week ago. We've got to get ourselves up to St Martin because we've ordered some bits and pieces for the boat which we need to pick up there.
We're taking advantage of St Martin being a duty-free island and the ability to get stuff shipped in from the States. So we're trying it for the first time. And
next time we're with you, we'll explain to you why we're getting those bits, what we're getting, what's going to be happening later on this year, which is quite exciting for us anyway. So thanks for staying with us, and apologies for not having a video for the last few weeks. But hopefully you now understand that family must come first. Absolutely must come first. Hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now.
Bye.
Join us in a couple of weeks when we leave Guadeloupe for St Martin and have a fantastic start to yet another new country for us. Thanks for watching, everyone. If these ads have annoyed you, why not join our Patreon crew where you can watch our videos ad-free. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave us a like and a comment. We promise to reply, and it really helps with the algorithm.
They're all for sale if anybody's interested. One careful owner, very careful owner. You can buy them clean or soiled.
No,
your choice.
No.
I'll rephrase that. Warm, not soiled. I'm not at that age yet.